Halloween is finally here again, so you know what that means. It's showtime. Beetlejuice. So Beetlejuice came out in 1988 and it was directed by Tim Burton. And it's got to be one of the best Tim Burton movies out there. Seriously, if any one of you is a big fan of Tim Burton, you would know that he has a long list of really good movies and it's very, very hard to try and figure out your top 10 favorite ones. Seriously, it is. For me, Beetlejuice has got to be number three on my top 10 favorite Tim Burton movies. If you're wondering why it's not number one, clearly you have not seen Big Fish and Edward Scissorhands. I love those movies. It's the rest of the list that I kind of have a problem with. Anyway, in Beetlejuice, that you got Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin. They're this loving couple that is living in this house. They've furnished it, they made it home, and now they want to keep it. Sadly, that was going to be cut short because a car crash later, and suddenly they are ghosts. And now this new family moves into the house and they drive the couple absolutely bonkers. I mean, the wife of the other family is played by Catherine O'Hara. You probably remember her from Home Alone, the bad mother from Home Alone. Now she is the bad mother in the movie Beetlejuice. Just in this one she's less crazy. Anyway, her husband is played by Jeffrey Jones. You probably know him from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He played the principal in that movie. Anyway, his character suffered a mental breakdown in the city, and he just wants to move out into the country and just, enjoy life as it is. He suffered a mental breakdown. Yeah, if that Ferris Bueller was going to do that to him one way or another. We all know it was going to happen. Anyway, they have a daughter as well, played by Winona Ryder, and she plays exactly who Winona Ryder is. I mean, she's a goth. She likes dead things. She's kind of weird and quirky herself, but then again, she deals with a whole lot of depression. But anyway, she can see the couple. She can see Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, and they do kind of get along in a way, even though Alec Baldwin and Gina Davis are trying to get this family out of the house. But no matter how many times they try to scare this family, it just does not work. So they have to hire a professional. And in comes one of the weirdest, one of the most evil, and one of the most absolutely insane characters that Tim Burton has ever created. And he is the best character that Tim Burton has ever created, and that is Beetlejuice himself, played by Michael Keaton. Now, you all probably were introduced to Michael Keaton as Batman, also directed by Tim Burton as well. But anyone who is a Michael Keaton fan, we all know him as Beetlejuice. As a matter of fact, after being the character Beetlejuice, people were wondering if he could actually pull off the character Bruce Wayne and Batman. They thought it was an absolute impossibility. Funny, that's the same thing that happened to Heath Ledger. Who knew? Anyway, he's a really good actor, and in this movie, he absolutely shines. Every time Beetlejuice is on camera, he's either making that horrific laugh, he's either spinning his head out of control, or he's pulling mice out of his pockets, and he's just doing something. He just likes to do stuff. And also, the whorehouse scene was absolutely hilarious. But anyway, another thing that I like about this movie is the creativity. We all know Tim Burton as one of the most creative directors out there. If the sets or the designs don't even look right, then obviously it's not a Tim Burton movie. I mean, Tim Burton is known for those little weird staircases or just plain old twisty picture frames and all such. Everything just looks like it was set inside of a washing machine and was the result. In this movie, it doesn't really have that as much until you get to the spirit world. And this is where Tim Burton's creativity really shines. It looks kind of like The Nightmare Before Christmas meets real life. It was really cool. And there's one thing that I really like about Tim Burton movies is that his use in stop motion. I mean, I never liked his CGI movies like the Alice in Wonderland movies. It's always the stop motion that always gets me. I love his stop motion animation, and this movie definitely has that in this movie. So I got to say the creativity is here, the characters I absolutely enjoy, the story I have a whole lot of fun with, and the music as well. Who can forget the music out of this movie? Every single little bits, cranny, piece, bug, everything in this movie I absolutely enjoy. So I got to say Beetlejuice is legendary. So guys, Beetlejuice, where would you put that in your top 10 favorite Tim Burton list? I'd like to know. So comment it down below, and I'll see you in the next video.